boredom's not such a great thing. So anyways, here you are. You're going to this side of the room. You're going from point A to B. This is always what you're doing in your life. You think, that over there, that's way better. That's where I'm headed. Now I've got an open pathway, and I'm flooded with positive emotion, knowing that my pathway towards that valued end is clear. So, why do you set up your room? It's a good example. I talk to people about cleaning up their room. Well, a room is a machine, in a sense. It's a set of tools and obstacles. It's a place to do things in, right? Sleep, that's an important thing. You should set your room up so you can sleep. It should be dark, right? You should have dark curtains, not too much light, not too much noise. Maybe it should be halfway comfortable and not, completely god-awfully filthy. All of that, so that you could sleep there, because hypothetically you have some things to do. And your closet should be organized because you got to put on your clothes, and your clothes signify who you are to yourself and other people, and so they're part of the toolkit that you use to interact with the world. And maybe there's other things that you're going to do in your room. Maybe you work in there a little bit, so your office needs to be set up in some intelligent way so that every time you have to do something difficult, you don't have to do 20 other stupid, difficult things like dig through 30 pens that don't work to find one that works, because that might be enough just to stop you in your tracks, right? You want to set the place up so that the goals are there and the pathways are clear. And then when you go in that room, it makes you full of positive emotion. It's a place that's set up where someone sensible has planned to do valuable things. And by the way, that also makes you less anxious, which is it's a nice plus, because anxiety comes about when there's too many pointless choices in front of you. And so you want to set yourself up so that you have a certain elegance in the manner in which you've constructed your surrounding. It's devoted towards something. Well, then you have to figure out, well, what should it be devoted towards? Okay, so that's the next thing. What should it be devoted towards? Got to be devoted towards something. Why? Not devoted towards something? No positive emotion. That's not good. Not devoted towards something? Anxious and upset. That's not good. And then it's worse, because if you just sit there and do nothing, you try this for 6 months. Just don't get out of bed for 6 months and see how you feel. And I've talked to people like that, chronically depressed people, who really haven't got up for months, and it is not good. Like, your default mental state for not actively engaged in important things is nihilistic, pain-ridden, frustrated, disappointed, ashamed, guilt-ridden, and miserable. And so it's not only that you need a valued place to go and a pathway there so that you're not anxious, it's that if you don't have that, then in comes the suffering. And there's no talking yourself out of that. And that's no picnic. No one wants that. And so this isn't optional in some sense. I mean, it is, because you can be miserable. And I'm not saying that everyone's depressed for the reason I just laid out. There's lots of reasons to be depressed. I'm not trying to oversimplify it. I'm just telling you one way that you could be depressed if you want to be. And so, okay, so this is a pretty good pathway, and I'm pretty positive about it. But then if I go here, see, that's a lot more annoying, because now there's something in the way. And I'm not that annoyed about it. And the reason for that is because I know that if I do this, this is a good trick, so watch this carefully. You can do this at home. See, I can just go like that. See, and see. And so that didn't bother me very much, eh? And thank you. I've practiced that for a very long time.